right, so welcome to the Create Your New Life. I'm your host, Michael G. Davis, CEO, Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, broker, plus realtor, business coach. I'm excited to be here on another Tuesday at 12:30 to get this thing going. Special guest today for the Realtor Life podcast is Miss Lakendra Coffman. Excited to hear her story. She's been in this for a while. She's a broker, has her own team, and she's going to allow us a window into her life so we can learn about her. So we're excited about that. Make sure I get my view right. Boom, my view is right. But before we jump into that, let's go ahead and take care of some business, which is what we do. We take care of our business. So let's see what business we got to do. All right. So now we do offer an hour of CE credit. All you have to do to qualify is you just have to be logged on at the time that we begin. Obviously, the instructor needs to see your information. You got to be on, got to see your face the whole time. And then the student just has to stay online the entire time. If you do that, you get an hour of collective education credit. So when it's time to renew that license, you ain't got to worry about them CEs, them elective CEs. And actually going into July, we're going to have additional opportunities to be able to get those continuing education elective credits. So you all be on the lookout for that. Also, the best way to stay engaged with us is on social media. You know, if you want to learn about the different programs that we offer, take advantage of our trainings. You know, matter of fact, today I'm gonna have to look at a training because I got a call about one of the presenters that we had on last week. I wasn't able to attend that meeting because I was at a funeral. But somebody need the program. So I'm like, man, let me go to the YouTube channel and look at the video of the person that we had present on that with Divvy Homes. So that's another great value of being subscribed to the YouTube channel. You get access to the playlist and our trainings just in case you can't participate in them at that time. And then we have our Facebook business page. So that's our bulletin board. You know, our goal is to, you know, we're looking to add another 3 to 4 events per week next quarter. So, you know, we're gonna always be pushing out a lot of activity on a weekly basis. And this is how you stay in the loop by going to our Facebook business page, following that page, and then you'll be able to see the calendar, the monthly calendar. The June calendar is already out, and we've already sent out our events for the week. And then I'm on the regulars, you know, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. So if you want to engage with me, Twitter, if you want to engage with me in those platforms, then definitely feel free. Now, if this is your first time being a part of the Create Your New Life, just to let everybody know, the chat is open. So if you want to chat, you want to dialogue, especially when we get our guest on, you'll be able to communicate, you'll be able to dialogue with them. So the chat is open, and that's the best way to get your information out there. Or if you just have a question, if I'm talking about something and you want me to go into a little bit more detail about it, then let's go ahead and hit it in the chat and I can address it because I have the chat open. So you guys can definitely stop me. If you're checking this out and you're not a member of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, and but you hear some things that I talk about, you feel like you could use this kind of nurturing, you hear some things that our guests may speak about, and you just want to learn more about what we offer, then you're going to get an opportunity. You're going to see a link here real soon. And I encourage you to schedule an in-person or online company introduction so you can learn more about the things that we're doing. All right, so we have our private Facebook group for our VIP insiders. You know, that's for our agent members, that's for our affiliate members, and those are for our fans, man, people that just rock with Brooks and Davis. They're not an agent with us or they're not an affiliate with us, but they like what we're doing. They're our peeps. They want to be a part of our ecosystem. So that's why we created that private Facebook group. If you are an affiliate member or an agent and you're not in there, then go to the groups in Facebook, search for Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm Family. Go ahead and submit your request. We can approve you and get you in there because we do weekly events, we do promotions, we have engagements. That's just a more intimate level of engaging with us as an organization. So we encourage you to take advantage of that. Again, if you hear something, you're not a part of the ecosystem, you're not a member, you're not an agent or an affiliate member, but you want to learn more, you want a company introduction, then I encourage you to go to that link. And from that link, you'll be able to schedule that company intro and we can learn more about, so you can learn more about the things that we have going on and what we're offering. All right. So with that being said, I turned around. All right, perfect. So the today we're talking about, our title for today is learning to set goals the right way. Again, our guest, Lakendra Coffman, we're going to be talking about, lack of stability. We're going to be talking about balancing time, work, and family, setting new limits, setting new goals. But in addition, we're going to be talking about why it's important for Brooks and Davis to never stop learning and improving, and a way of distributing leads. We look at our proprietary program once a week, and it gives us an opportunity to showcase the different programs that you all have access to by being members of the organization. We're also going to look at a fantastic 4-bedroom home that's in a great location. And again, another week filled of events. Now, our quote for today comes from an unknown person. I don't know where this quote came from, but I thought it felt perfect for what we're going to be talking about today. And it says, if you aim for nothing, then you'll hit it every time. If you aim for nothing, then you'll hit it every time. And what that communicates to us is that you should be aspiring for something. Like there should be something that gets you out of bed every day that you're chasing after. What's your rabbit? So, but if you ain't got nothing, you have no inspiration, you have no reason for living, then that's the worst kind of existence that you want. So if you aim for nothing, and guess what? If you live like that, you'll get it every time. So that's why as it comes into today's conversation, as it relates to setting goals and limits and things to aspire for, I think this is a great quote that leads to that. Now, Monica, you talking about us getting an app. What kind of app we need, girl? I don't know what you're talking about. She's talking about we need to get an app. What kind of app? Tell me what kind of app we need to get. That's one of our affiliate members, Miss Monica Womack. Clark, I'm sorry, Monica Clark. All right. So with that being said, let us jump into our core. So every week we look at an element of our core ideology, and our core ideology is made up of 3 components. It's made up of our core mission. It's made up of made up of our core goal, our core mission, and then our 5 core values. So we're going to highlight one of our core values today, and that value is continually learning, improving, and operating in the most productive manner. So what does that mean? It means that you should always be growing, right? Because if you're not growing, then, unfortunately, you're moving in the opposite direction, and we don't want that, right? So you should always be putting yourself in a position to where you never become stagnant, you never become complacent, you never plateau. You should always be moving forward. And that's another reason why it's important that you set those goals and those aspirations, those things that you're going to be intentional about trying to achieve. That's why they're so important, because they give you reason to grow. They give you reason to want to get better. So that's why we made this one of our 5 values. Made it a part of the fabric of who we are as an organization, is having that mindset and that wherewithal to say that you're always going to be learning, you're always going to be improving, and you're always going to make sure that the way that you operate, the level of service that you give, how you maneuver your processes and your systems, how you approach this business, that you're always going to be making sure that you're doing it in the most productive way, right? So that's why, and that's where that value comes from and what that value means as a part of our organization. All right. All right, so now we also look at one of our, we highlight one of our 4 priorities every week as well. And the one that we want to highlight today is keeping members informed 100%. And man, look, you guys tell us how we're doing on that, because our goal is for you to know everything that we have going on, for you never have to guess. So whether that's via email, GroupMe, Facebook, text message, we want to, if you decide not to attend something, it's not going to be because you didn't know about it. It's just going to be any other reason other than the fact that you didn't know about it. Because we're going to constantly put it in your face. We're going to constantly remind you, and we're going to always look for other opportunities to continue to have things in front of you as it relates to what we have going on. All right. So that's a very important piece as well, you know, and that's one of the things that we said we were going to commit to in 2021 is putting ourselves in a position to where you all are going to know everything that we got going on, whether you're an affiliate member, whether you are an agent member, you all are going to know everything that we have going on without a shadow of a doubt. So that's what we've been working on this year. All right. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is one of the other things that we, oh, you know what? There we go. All right, so now let's showcase what kind of production that we're doing for the week. You know, that's another one of the segments of the Create Your New Life is that we highlight, you know, our production numbers. So now if you're in the group me, then you probably would have seen the numbers go out for the week already. But if not, we always like to showcase where we are. And if you're not familiar with the pending board, what this is every week we capture the level of production that we have in escrow. And then we also highlight new agents whenever they introduce new production into escrow. So that's what this pending board is about right here. So we first definitely want to shout out 3 agents, Miss Charity Bennett, Mr. Sean Green, and Miss Sydney Ely. We want to shout them out for adding new production onto the board this week to continue our pattern. We're typically putting close to $1 million worth of production into escrow every week. That's what you guys are doing every week, putting close to $1 million worth of production. And we did that again this week, which took us above the $10 million mark, close to the $11 million mark as it relates to production currently in escrow. So what do I mean by that? That means production under contract. You know, a buyer has signed a contract, the seller has signed a contract. And now because of that, we have this, we have it with the title company and position ourselves to close. So we definitely want to congratulate those individuals for their new production. And we also what we do once a week is we highlight our top 3 agents and our top 3 producing agents. And what does that mean? That means these are the 3 agents that have the most contracts under escrow, meaning under contract. So once a quarter, we highlight who produced the most, like who sold the most, who made the most. We do that once a quarter. But every week, we highlight activity, like who's putting contracts with the title company, with escrow, and positioning themselves to get a piece of that $336,000 worth of commissions that you can see over there on that chart. So definitely want to congratulate those individuals for doing that. All right, so now what we're going to do is highlight that highlights one of our proprietary programs, because again, that's one of those things that we definitely want to keep you in the loop of as it relates to all the different programs that you all have access to by being a member of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. And it's definitely an extension of what you learned in orientation. So if you have not attended orientation, then we highly encourage you to come to orientation so you can learn more, and not only learn, but you can get connected. All right, appreciate that, Monica. So Monica let me know what kind of app she was talking about. An app that allows y'all access and sign up for everything going on. Okay, you know, that makes smart. That does make a lot of sense, Monica. I'm with you on that. Appreciate the recommendation. And also definitely want to shout out some of our newest members. So I know we have Adriana on here as one of our youngest members. Stefan, good to see you, brother. So Stefan was the other youngster I was telling you about, Adriana. That's a part of the group. So you guys connect. Y'all from the same generation. And then we got Shantae and we have Jamie. All right, so welcome, family. All right, so we're going to, so the proprietary program that we're going to showcase today has to do with, I don't know if I did that right. Here we go. All right, so the one we're going to showcase today is our digital lead generation system. So this is Trello. So you all may hear this as Trello. And what Trello is that it's a management system that allows for us to distribute leads that we get, online leads. We're able to distribute those to you, and we're able to do it through this software. And when you come to orientation, that's where we make sure that we get you connected to it so you know how to access it. Now I tell you, they're not the greatest leads, right? They're not grade A leads, but they're great for learning how to convert, because the last thing that you want to do is try to convert a grade A lead. You don't want to do that. So these are great opportunities for you to work with your mentor and call these people. And look, you may be able to convert somebody. You may be able to get a good client. But worst case scenario, you get great practice with these leads right here. The way it looks like when you go to it, so just when I click on the link, when you go to it, then you'll see the board. All righty. Okay, so when you log into it, and then you'll click on leads, leads, and more leads. This is in essence what it looks like. So you'll see the list of people that need to be called, the first call people, then the keep calling people. And these are individuals where they've been reached out at least one time, but they can still be called again. So like this person, and it also shows kind of like what the referral fee is for securing this client. This is again another reason why, again, they're not grade A leads, because you're also giving them a piece of your commission. But again, they are great leads to practice on and to practice converting. So you have that, the keep calling, you have the assigned leads. I think also we have investor leads on here. And investor leads are great because you may get a property that's a pretty good deal for an investor. Well, now you have an entire list of people that you could reach out to and put that property in front of and possibly sell that listing a lot faster. So we have investor leads, and then we have Spanish leads. So this would be great for those that are bilingual. It's an opportunity for you to get in there and start reaching out to those Spanish leads and see what opportunities still exist with those leads. So the digital lead generation system is a great resource and a tool for you to be able to take advantage of that we offer here at Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. So you guys take advantage of that. All righty. Before we jump into our calendar, I want to showcase one of our listings. So we're going to do our listing showcase. That's something that we do every week as well. We highlight if we have a listing, a good listing to showcase. All right, we have our guest. Our guest is coming on. We got Lakendra Coffman's logged on, so we'll finish out the meeting, Kendra, and then we'll officially get you going and get you set up for so we can start our interview at 1 o'clock. But it's good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so the property that we're going to showcase today is a property. It's actually in a great location. When I say, because it's central Houston, it's close to everything. 11844 Jellicoe Drive, right on the outside of the loop, close to the medical center, close to the Galleria, close to Sugarland. You know, it's right there on that 288 corridor, right? Great place to live. Under 230,000, 4-bedroom home, 1,600 square feet. Let's go ahead and take out, and only asking $225. So Margaret Harrison is the agent that is listing this property. So that's a picture of the outside of it. Give you an idea. It is a 2-story, 4-bedroom. Again, great space, great starter home for somebody, you know, that has a family and they're looking to get into their first home. If you've been paying any attention to today's market, then you know that to find something for less than 250,000 is hard to find, especially this close to the inner city without having to go out into the suburbs, go out into Sharon, or some of these further areas. So this is it, 11844. So if you have a client, matter of fact, this might be the first time that zoomed and let me look at all the pictures on HAR. So I don't know. We got to figure out what the secret was on why they let me do it this time. But this is it, 11844. So if you have a client, it's only been on the market for a week. And if you've been paying attention to this market, it ain't going to stay long, especially at that price point. Again, a little less than 1,700 square feet. It's close to everything, which is the biggest selling point for this one right here. It has a front and a backyard with room to play and grill, lots of counter space. It's oversized living room, tons of natural light coming in. Master is downstairs, and the rest of the bedrooms are upstairs, 3 bedrooms, plenty of flex space. So it's a great starter home. So get your buyers, man. 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, under 230,000 in the center of Houston. You can't beat it. So City Park is a great location, great area to be in. Let's go ahead and help Margaret get this property sold if you got somebody. Let's sell. All righty. So now let's take a look at, all right, so our calendar events, we'll do this right before we get into our interview. So got a very busy month of June, got a lot of things coming down the pipeline, very excited about that. But as far as this week, we're gonna be jumping on our Mastermind Through Tough Times. So again, if you all are not taking part in our Mastermind Through Tough Times, you're missing out on a lot of fun, right? All you gotta do is go to the Facebook business page. We're gonna go live and you're gonna see a whole bunch of shenanigans. So today we're gonna be talking about Diddy and the City Girl being strange traveling buddies after COVID-19. So you guys jump on and see what all of that means. You'll be able to find that out again today at 2:30, right after we finish this, about an hour after we finish what we do here. All right, we're going to be doing a video marketing for real estate training on Wednesday. Again, it's going to be in person and virtual, so it's going to be simulcast. So that's going to be tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Vining Visuals Media is going to be the presenter for that. So definitely take advantage of that. Got a busy Thursday. We're doing a lunch and learn. Prosperity Bank is going to be coming in and teaching us about one of their real estate loan products that they have. So they're going to be providing lunch. So again, it's a simulcast. If you want to eat, you got to come in. You know, if you just want the content, then you can look at it online. But I'm going to be in and I'm going to be eating. Yes, I'm going to get that good grub while I get that good information. All right. And then we have our study hall this Thursday afternoon from 6 to 7. Again, that's virtual and in person. Our study halls have been phenomenal. We've been doing math problems, real estate math, helping people get past this real estate exam. So definitely take advantage of that. We're releasing our next episode of the Realtor Life podcast. Had a great interview with Ms. Linda Chapman, realtor and interior decorator. So we're releasing that this Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. And again, our Facebook business page, that's where we release the episodes. We release them on our Facebook business page. So definitely take advantage of the most recent episode that's coming out on Thursday. Remember, we shoot them on Tuesdays and then we release them on Thursdays, the following Thursday. Give us an opportunity to edit them, make a real nice product, send it to you so you can send it out to your people. All right, Houston Build Expo, it's coming, right? So tomorrow and Thursday, myself and Margaret Harrison, we're going to be presenting at the Houston Build Expo. It's going to be at NRG Park. Understanding the mindset of the new home buyer. We're going to be presenting from 9:30 to 10:30. What we did was we went and interviewed over 40 buyers, sales counselors, agents, to just get an idea of what were those things that were driving them as it relates to them buying a home. And what we're going to do is, what we're going to be able to do tomorrow is we're going to be able to educate new home builders as it relates to that unique position and unique perspective based on that research that we were able to compile from those surveys. So Yeah, absolutely. Monica asked, can she come? Yes, I sent out information on the group me. If anybody's interested in coming, right, helping out a little bit, but you'll definitely gain entry into the entire expo. So it's, we're just doing a small, very small piece of, supposed to be over thousands of people at this expo at NRG. So I think it's a great opportunity for you to network, great opportunity for you to meet some people. So I encourage you to take advantage of it. So if you are interested and going with us tomorrow, then send me a text. Text me personally. I know all y'all got my phone number, so text me, and then I'll make sure that I get you the information for tomorrow, so you'll know at what time we're meeting. But yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. Very excited about that. Putting in some great work. So I'm excited for us to see Margaret in action tomorrow. And ultimately, what we're probably going to do is I really would love to expand upon this presentation, maybe get with the Greater Houston Builders Association. We are a member of them, and see if we can maybe present it to their membership at some point. So I'm very excited about that tomorrow. And then we have we rejuvenated our pre-home buyer session. So now we're going to be doing that again once a month. The next one is June 19th. And the idea of the pre-home buyer session is we've created a platform now, as you have buyers that aren't quite ready, right? But they want to be educated on the process. They want to be, placed in the right direction to move them on that highway of home ownership. Well, you now don't have to take your time doing that. You can send them to the pre-home buyer session, and then they'll be educated. You don't have to worry about nobody taking your client. All we're there, it's a platform for them to get access to the elements of the real estate transaction and to learn about it. They'll understand where the realtor fits in. They'll understand where the lender, and they'll get a lot of their myths busted. So the lender is going to bust a bunch of myths as it relates to financing, because there's a lot of these myths out there that are stopping people from even trying, right? They feel like they don't have enough credit. They feel like they don't have enough money saved up. The thing that we're always hearing is, I'm just not ready. Well, what does that mean? Like, what does ready to buy a house even look like? And most people don't know. So the pre-home buyer session is an opportunity for them to learn that. And then they'll also get an opportunity to meet with the title company. So you have all of those dynamics in place. And again, we're doing them, at least once a month. And the next one's going to be June 19th. And it is going to be in person, and it's going to be virtual as well. So your people can come in, or they can see it online. So it's a great opportunity. If you have somebody that you want to take part in that, then they go to the link. It looks like you can't see my link. Let me fix that real quick. So yeah, I can see my link. Because how you gonna send some people if you can't see my link? All right, so go to the link, and then they'll be able to register. It'll take them to a website. They'll be able to see a video, learn a little bit more about the program, and then they'll be able to RSVP or reserve their spot. But when they go to that link, it's going to take them to an additional website so they can learn more about the pre-home buyer session. All right. All right. So with that being said, now to the moment of the hour.